A common near Altdorf. On an eminence in the background a castle in progress of erection, and so far advanced that the outline of the whole may be distinguished. The back part is finished, men are working at the front. Scaffolding, on which the workmen are going up and down. A slater is seen upon the highest part of the roof. All is bustle and activity. Taskmaster, mason, workman, and laborers. Taskmaster, with a stick, urging on the workman. Up, up. You've rested long enough. To work. The stones here, now the mortar, and the lime. And let his lordship see the work advanced when next he comes. These fellows crawl like snails. To 2 laborers with loads. What? Call ye that a load? Go, double it. Is this the way ye earn your wages, laggards? First workman. 'Tis very hard that we must bear the stones, to make a keep and dungeon for ourselves. Taskmaster. What's that you mutter? 'Tis a worthless race, and fit for nothing but to milk their cows, and saunter idly up and down the mountains. Old man, sinks down exhausted. I can no more. Taskmaster, shaking him. Up, up, old man, to work. First workman. Have you no bowels of compassion, thus to press so hard upon a poor old man, that scarce can drag his feeble limbs along? Master mason and workman. Shame, shame upon you, shame. It cries to heaven. Taskmaster. Mind your own business. I but do my duty. First workman. Pray, master, what's to be the name of this same castle when 'tis built? Taskmaster. The keep of Uri, for by it we shall keep you in subjection. Workmen. The keep of Uri. Taskmaster. Well, why laugh at that? Second workman. So you'll keep Uri with this paltry place. First workman. How many molehills such as that must first be piled above each other ere you make a mountain equal to the least in Uri? Taskmaster retires up the stage. Master mason. I'll drown the mallet in the deepest lake, that served my hand on this accursed pile. Enter Tell and Stauffacher. Stauffacher. Oh, that I had not lived to see this sight. Tell. Here 'tis not good to be. Let us proceed. Stauffacher. Am I in Uri, in the land of freedom? Master mason. Oh, sir, if you could only see the vaults beneath these towers. The man that tenants them will never hear the cock crow more. Stauffacher. O God. Master mason. Look at these ramparts and these buttresses, that seem as they were built to last forever. Tell. Hands can destroy whatever hands have reared. Pointing to the mountains. That house of freedom God hath built for us. A drum is heard. People enter bearing a cap upon a pole, followed by a crier. Women and children thronging tumultuously after them. First workman. What means the drum? Give heed. Master mason. Why, here's a mumming. And look, the cap, what can they mean by that? Crier. In the emperor's name, give ear. Workmen. Hush. Silence. Hush. Crier. Ye men of Uri, ye do see this cap. It will be set upon a lofty pole in Altdorf, in the marketplace, and this is the Lord Governor's good will and pleasure. The cap shall have like honor as himself, and all shall reverence it with bended knee, and head uncovered. Thus the king will know who are his true and loyal subjects here. His life and goods are forfeit to the crown, that shall refuse obedience to the order. 3.020, 146k. The people burst out into laughter. The drum beats, and the procession passes on. First workman. A strange device to fall upon, indeed. Do reverence to a cap. A pretty farce. Heard ever mortal anything like this? Master mason. Down to a cap on bended knee, forsooth. Rare jesting this with men of sober sense. First workman. Nay, were it but the imperial crown, indeed. But 'tis the cap of Austria. I've seen it hanging above the throne in Gessler's hall. Master mason. The cap of Austria. Mark that. A snare to get us into Austria's power, by heaven. Workmen. No freeborn man will stoop to such disgrace. Master mason. Come to our comrades, and advise with them. They retire up. Tell to Stauffacher. You see how matters stand. Farewell, my friend. Stauffacher. Whither away? Oh, leave us not so soon. Tell. They look for me at home. So fare ye well. Stauffacher. My heart's so full, and has so much to tell you. Tell. Words will not make a heart that's heavy light. Stauffacher. Yet words may possibly conduct to deeds. Tell. All we can do is to endure in silence. Stauffacher. But shall we bear what is not to be borne? Tell. Impetuous rulers have the shortest reigns. When the fierce south wind rises from his chasms, men cover up their fires, the ships in haste make for the harbor, and the mighty spirit sweeps over the earth, and leaves no trace behind. Let every man live quietly at home, peace to the peaceful rarely is denied. Stauffacher. And is it thus you view our grievances? Tell. The serpent stings not till it is provoked. Let them alone, they'll weary of themselves, whene'er they see we are not to be roused. Stauffacher. Much might be done, did we stand fast together. Tell. When the ship founders, he will best escape who seeks no other's safety but his own. Stauffacher. And you desert the common cause so coldly? Tell. A man can safely count but on himself. Stauffacher. Nay, even the weak grow strong by union. Tell. But the strong man is the strongest when alone. Stauffacher. Your country, then, cannot rely on you if in despair she rise against her foes. Tell. Tell rescues the lost sheep from yawning gulfs. Is he a man, then, to desert his friends? Yet, whatsoe'er you do, spare me from counsel. I was not born to ponder and select, but when your course of action is resolved, then call on Tell, you shall not find him fail. Exeunt severally. A sudden tumult is heard around the scaffolding. Master mason, running in. What's wrong? First workman, running forward. The slater's fallen from the roof. Bertha, rushing in. Is he dashed to pieces? Run, save him, help! If help be possible, save him. Here is gold. Throws her trinkets among the people. Master Mason. Hence with your gold, your universal charm, and remedy for ill. When you have torn fathers from children, husbands from their wives, and scattered woe and wail throughout the land, you think with gold to compensate for all. Hence! Till we saw you we were happy men, with you came misery and dark despair. Bertha, to the taskmaster, who has returned. Lies he? Taskmaster shakes his head. Ill-fated towers, with curses built, and doomed with curses to be tenanted. Exit.